If you've ever looked in the mirror and felt like no matter what you do, it's never good enough. If you've ever compared yourself to other girls in the gym or felt like you couldn't wear a certain kind of outfit or felt like you couldn't live your life fully until you looked a certain way, this video is for you. And I want you to just know that you are not alone in this, and this is a super common struggle that I wish more people talked about. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name's Alyssa. I'm an online fitness coach and I help women lose fat, build confidence, and create sustainable habits. But what I'm really passionate is the mindset part when it comes to fitness. Because I know what it feels like to struggle with body dysmorphia, negative self-talk, being insecure, not having confidence, and never feeling like you're truly good enough no matter how much progress you make. And that's what I really want to talk about today, because I know so many women are feeling this way and don't really know where to go from here. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of how to go from feeling insecure and dealing with these issues of negative self-talk to finally feeling confident. So in this video, you're going to learn how to get rid of the self-doubt, overcome the body dysmorphia, and really step into actually allowing yourself to feel confident today, here and now. So first off, I feel like body images are something that is a more common struggle than people really talk about. And even women who are so confident and look that way on the outside are actually also feeling these feelings and thoughts as well. We live in a world where comparison is literally everywhere, especially through social media, and it can be super overwhelming and honestly a little bit of a disheartening thing for people. And so if you've ever felt this way or got caught up in the comparison game, you're not alone and there's nothing wrong with you, but this is how we're gonna fix it. And I just want to share, like, I've been there too, and sometimes I still feel this way even after all these years and being a fitness coach and helping so many women with this part too. And I remember feeling like I wasn't muscular enough. Like when I first started in the gym, I wanted to be curvy, I wanted to have bigger glutes and that hourglass body, and I didn't. I had never lifted weights before, and all I ever did was play sports in school. And then I remember being in college and, feeling like I was too big, like I wasn't lean enough. I didn't have the body that I was wanting then. And then I remember doing my bodybuilding show, and even then, it's a competition of seeing like how you look compared to the other girls. And so it's just an endless game of comparison. And it got to a point where I feel like I never could fully enjoy my body for what it was. Like there was always something else that I could do or improve. And thinking like, okay, well, once I look like this Instagram model or this fitness girl or this and this, then I'll feel confident. But what actually happened for me was no matter how confident I felt in my body at that time, I would always move the goalpost thinking like, well, I could do better, I could be better, I could look better. And that was literally so exhausting. What changed for me was realizing something super important. Confidence is not something that you just wake up one day and you decide that you're gonna be. It's something that you build through the actions that you take every single day. And when you make a promise to yourself, or you decide that you're gonna go to the gym in the morning, or you're gonna really focus on your nutrition, or you're really gonna improve your habits, and you don't do that, you're letting yourself down. So vice versa, when you follow through on those promises that you make to yourself, you're actually giving yourself evidence that you are capable of keeping your word. Confidence really is just having trust in yourself. Do you trust yourself to do the things that you say you're going to do? And do you trust yourself to show up as that best version of you? Confidence really doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being consistent and doing the things you say you're going to do time and time again. And so I also want to talk about plateaus, because this is a part where I feel like a lot of women get in their head and they start to kind of spiral. And just understand that plateaus are normal, okay? They're part of the fitness journey and the process. Our body is very smart. It can catch on to the different things that we do, especially if you've been doing the same thing for a while. Our body is smart, okay? It needs that new stimulus. It needs that change and modification to your program to actually create more change and adapt. And so the mindset part is like when you start seeing progress, it's amazing. We feel good. We're seeing the glutes get bigger, the waist is shrinking, the scale is coming down, like whatever your goal is. But then what happens when it kind of levels out, right? Our mind can start telling us like, I'm not doing enough, like I'm doing it wrong, or we just start going down like a rabbit hole. But that's why I'm saying plateaus are so normal, and we're not gonna quit. We're gonna work through it. And sometimes when you first start, the progress that you see is more internal at first. I see this all the time with the women in my program and my clients that I coach, is the things that change first are your discipline, your confidence in yourself, your ability to show up when you say you're going to, and really developing that self-trust of you're becoming the person who cares about her fitness and her health and prioritizes herself. And that's why, like, moving into the negative self-talk, the way you talk to yourself matters so much, like more than you think. If you have that little inner voice that's just constantly criticizing you, tearing you down, telling you you did this wrong or you could have done this better or you're not enough, you'll never feel like you're enough no matter what your body looks like. Your body is paying attention and listening to what your thoughts are saying. So your goal isn't just to change your body, it's to change the way you speak to yourself throughout the process. And so I want to give you a few tips on how to start healing your self-image and really moving into just feeling confident in the here and now. The first thing is to stop always checking yourself in the mirror and analyzing progress photos and just overcomplicating things. Stop scrolling on Instagram, please. Like, if you have, it's okay to have people that you admire or see as inspiration, but if you know yourself and when you look at their photos, you don't feel that. You don't feel inspired or motivated. You feel like crap. You feel like, I'm not good enough. I can never be like that. That is your sign that you need to unfollow this person and you need to focus on you, okay? Because if it's taking away from how you feel about yourself, it's not helpful. The second tip is to focus on how you're feeling. Do you feel more energized? Do you feel stronger in the gym? Do you feel like, yeah, like I'm capable, like I can do this? Do you feel that confidence rising in yourself? And also, are you staying more consistent? That's a huge sign. If your consistency is up, you're on the right track to, again, increasing your confidence and getting to your goals. And then the third step is to celebrate yourself. Like, we do not celebrate ourselves enough. Celebrating the small wins is what's actually going to keep you on track and stick with it. And some of those small wins can look like, I showed up today when I said I would. Or, I hit a new PR in the gym, or I went to the gym every single time that I said I was going to. I hit all my workouts. Having discipline and sticking to a plan, these are all huge wins beyond progress photos and the scale. And then my last tip is to let yourself enjoy the process, okay? It takes time. That's just something that we have to understand. And you get to decide right now if you're going to allow yourself to feel confident and to build confidence through the process. You don't need to hate yourself and talk bad to yourself to convince yourself to change and to take those steps. It's actually quite the opposite. It's more of coming from the mindset of, you know what? I really, truly, deeply love myself. And I am showing up in the best way to create the best version of me. And that's it. That will get you so much further than all of the negativity. And I just want to reassure you, if you're somebody who's watching this and you've really just been struggling with feeling bad about yourself and talking not nice things to yourself when in the mirror, or overanalyzing your photos, just understand that you are not behind. You are becoming. You are becoming her, and you are deciding to do that right now. You are deciding to be confident. You are deciding to show up as her. You are deciding to love her as she is now while working towards a goal that is going to just allow you to become her even more. And this is exactly what I help my clients with. Not just the physical side, but also the mindset side, because they just go hand in hand. And if you want support, guidance, and encouragement to finally break free of these negative thoughts, you can watch my free training linked in my bio and apply for coaching. The process is what builds her. So start showing up now, not when you feel ready. And I promise everything starts to change when you do.